Good afternoon, YouTube modeling community. Robert Bishop from RB Model Works coming at you from Moscow, Idaho. Appreciate you tuning in. I know it's been a while. Just been getting a lot of requests on the storefront, and so really I'm just trying to keep up with that. Here's some new items. I've got 3 different brake boosters going up soon. And then this is like the Willwood style. But it seems like every time I get ahead on my orders, I just get more. And anyway, what I have been working on this is really tried to figure out the headers. I looked at all the headers I have in my files, and just nothing's really going to work and fit inside the frame rails. Sorry about that. These ones I had, they fit real nice on the motor. But they will not go into the frame. See how they just stick out way too much. They don't go around the header, so against my better judgment, I want to get this done this year. I went ahead and got the stock kit ones, although they don't line up with the heads. At least the middle 2 don't. You can see how much that hugs to the engine compared to this set, which literally is almost like a fender header. So I'm gonna get those done. I'm working on getting this bracket built. Just a couple L brackets. Got the holes drilled here to be able to actually keep my alternator from not floating. I did get my shifter done. Semi-gloss, flat black, and then this is Green Stuff World Chrome. So that's ready to go in the interior. Let's see, I just printed off, I don't know if I've shown you this yet, the rear chassis. Got it done, the links in the back. I got some bolts in here. The shocks are 3D printed, and I just got them drilled a hole. There's a bracket here on the stock piece. I just cut those off and drilled a hole so I could bring those brackets inside, because those tires are going to go right up to the leaf spring, and if the shocks were in the outside stock location, they wouldn't fit. So, and I've got some of these they're line like tie downs, clamps. I'm gonna see if I can actually bend a wire for my brakes, and then just use the clamps to clamp them down with. And I am gonna get this going today. I do have the hood and primer. Not the smoothest. I'm going to go ahead and do one more coat of primer on this and then sand it again. But get that out of the way. way. But on this car, it's got the Z28 emblems, which need to come off. The side marker lights stay. These Camaros aren't on Grumpy's car. The Camaro up here is. I'll have to double check. I can't remember if the windshield wipers are actually on that car. The little antenna bump. This emblem, the Z28 emblem in the back, that's got to go. This one on the rear deck lid stays. So I'm going to get that prepped today. Get my sanding pads cleaned up. And on these, I'm just going to chrome over or with bare metal foil. And then on the inside of the light, I'll be nice and careful and put some clear red and then clear orange in that one. And then I'm just so disappointed in this. This is 3D Model Specialties. As you can see, it just does not fit. And this was supposedly designed specifically for this car. And without, it's going to have to come wider for sure. You can see there's a little bit of room here. And this printing got cut off on the printer. But what happens is, when you put this up in the car, it kind of looks fine there, like that. But if you look, that halo bar is way too small. So I think I'm going to stretch it sideways. But then I'm going to also run into problems. Oops, I'm sorry, I keep hitting this. Then I'm going to run into problems here on the dash. As you can see, that literally goes over the top of the dash. I can't adjust this anymore forward. That's where it sits right there with this, because these go in the package tray. These right here. I'm sorry, this model's so big. But with this hitting in the package tray, it just, I can't pull it this way, stretch it this way. Because I need these to come back, but I need these to come back less, about 50% less than these front bars. So I'm kind of at a loss as to, I'm not a designer. I build models, I don't design them. I'd love to be able to do that, but that's just not me at this time. So I may just use this as kind of a template and just build my own. I'm not sure. So, but the other main thing I've been working on is just grinding off the hose that's molded in, and then I just took some wire, and with the black high gauge wire, and this is just to hold it in, kind of in place, this tape. But then again, I'll use some of these clamps as well on here to clamp the wiring harness down. paint the washer reservoir, and then where the wiring harness meets the firewall, I'll use one of these small wire connectors on there. Same with on here. I'm going to use these little wire connectors to put in there just to give it a little more realism. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, that's it. Just getting a ton of stuff. I do need to get this engine going. I'm trying to find my darn distributors. I printed off some new ones from Fireball Model Works that we got through our Patreon. And I don't know what I did with them. So, but anyway, these are my Kraggers I got done. These, I love the way this come out. I use the SMS Chrome. And I sprayed it a little heavy so it wouldn't be quite so shiny. Although this will be weathered a touch, I didn't want it as a showroom stock type build. So, but these are also Fireball Model Works Kraggers. All these are separate. The lugs, you can see in this one, the lugs are separate. I'm going to do 2 wheels on and 2 wheels off. But on here, what I did was, once I painted them Mr. Hobby Tire black, then I went back with my fine sanding stick and just went right over the raised lettering. And that gave me enough of a whitish color, although the resin's gray, that still made the lettering stand up on that. So, and that's pretty much it. That's what I've been up to, just getting a lot of stuff done for the store. I did just get this listed. This is from 3DVM Model Works on Colts. It's a VW fender cart. Got the full frame, chassis, wheels and tires, the little 2-stroke engine. This thing is cool as heck. I'm going to try to get this squeezed in as well. Oh yeah, I need to... I don't know if I want to resin cast these and then do clear. Because I can get some nice crystal clear castings. It takes 24 to 36 hours for the clear to harden. For whatever reason it is, the clears just don't harden as quick as the colored resins. But I've actually been thinking about actually getting me a little Mars 4, just a little $150 small 3D printer, and run just clear through it. So I can paint the headlights and tail light, or print the headlights and tail lights. Then you clear coat them. I forget what most people are using, if they use just a standard modeling clear or if they use something special. But then you spray them with clear and they kind of brighten up a little bit and clear up. And then you just put some clear red over the back piece. So I haven't quite figured that out yet, but this is going to be a cool little, and believe it or not, this is 1/16 scale over what it was. Quite honestly, I could not imagine doing this thing in 1/24 scale. It's small enough as it is in 1/16. So, but anyway, that's all I got for you guys update wise. I might, as I start tying up the engine, getting my seats modified and painted, my interior going. We'll show you. I got some rod and bolt ends, so I was able to put a couple of those on my die-hard battery for the car. Maybe I'll do just some little shorts, just so I can do some quick updates on some of the parts that I am getting finished. But I'm just kind of hoping that I'll get some more blocks of time. Got a bunch of transmission and carburetors I'm trying to get cleaned up and listed as well. The brake boosters, you name it. People keep requesting stuff, and so as quick as I can get it up, I will. I'm going to use get this pulled apart, and I'm going to use my display sander and work on getting this firewall all smoothed out. And I really like this thing and these multi-shaped tips. They've really been really nice. The only thing I don't like is there we go. Just like that. The only thing I don't like is that it bogs down pretty easy. You're not gonna press on it and do any real heavy sanding with this. But it does a really good job. See if I can get these wires out of here and real quick, and I'll show you how quick it'll run through that stuff on the firewall. And there's no rhyme or reason. I didn't look at like a wiring harness online or anything like that. I just drilled some holes and worked at filling them in. So you can see how it's kind of rough there from grinding it off and stuff. But you can hear as it, there we go, crank it up a little bit. But you can hear how it bogs down with just a little bit of pressure. So you just got to be patient with it. But the nice thing is, even with the multiple tips, this will get in those really small areas your general sanders won't. So that's really one of the nice things that I like about this is just like that. All right. Oh yeah, I need to get those bad boys painted, and my spark plugs, I'll do the white tops and silver, and get those painted and installed. And then I do have some somewhere here. I've got some oh, there it is, for the spark plug boots. You can see those will slip on right over the spark plugs. And I'm gonna print off another set and build a little block, drill a hole, build a little block, and put the spark plugs in the block just for display purposes with my diorama parts. I did get the engine stand done as well, so I'm gonna get that glued on here, and I do still need to go through and clean up where I painted some of this, give it the raw metal look and then the painted look. It's really hard to tell, but I do have like 4 different colors, metalizer colors in there. Like I say, it's just really hard to tell. So anyway, that's going to do it for this week, guys. Hopefully I'll have a update for you sooner. And if you're looking for some 3D parts, I'm working on licensing some tires from Z-Force right now. I've got some requests. I bought some their Forge line for my Camaro build, my second or third Camaro build. And it's the only set of Copo wheels out there. So I'm working on licensing for that to be able to start selling those in my store, which is rbmodelwork.com. Go check it out. If you need something specifically, you can drop me a line, and I try to squeeze that stuff in and go from there. But anyway, God bless you guys. Thank you for stopping in and looking, and we'll see you soon.